Taping 1 2 3. Taping 1 2 3.
That's already fucking
good.
funny.
Good start already.
Great start.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Ghoul Crew podcast.
Oh, that bitch is hot.
This is the first episode, introduction episode.
Yeah.
Introduction episode.
Introductory episode.
And we chose the greatest movie ever made.
Of all time.
Of all time. My name is Mario Hernandez, or at Horror Hearn on Twitter, and I am joined by my co-host.
Hi, I'm Forrest. I'm at Esperanza the Cat on Twitter.
Yeah. Today, we are going to be talking about Host.
Oh, man. The 2020 Host. We're not talking about the like South Korean, the Host. Because whenever I tried to look it up, the only thing that came up was like the South Korean one. I can't remember the director's name. It's like Bong Choi-hook or something like that. Yeah. I don't know. It's silly because I'm American.
Oh, you dumb American.
I know.
This movie, released 2020 by Rob Savage, who just... I was trying to look some stuff up on the IMDb. Mm-hmm. He just does commercials, short films, and everything. Boom. Pulls this out of his ass. Mm-hmm. Actually, I don't know what he did. Yeah. I don't know what he did. But Blumhouse picked him up, and now he has 3 movies coming out soon. They have arranged to have 3 movies.
I'm excited because, spoiler for the rest of this fucking thing, I really liked it.
You did?
I did.
What?
I
really gosh. You really liked it. I thought this whole time you were going to hate it.
No, I don't like anything because I'm a persnickety old man, but like I did enjoy it.
You did enjoy it. I thought you hated it.
No.
I thought all the giddiness you had after you watched it was like how much you fucking hated it.
It was the exact opposite.
Damn.
I was really giddy because you gave me something to watch that I enjoyed watching.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I know.
So basically... we're going to start it out with a really shitty gist. Like a really shitty gist of the movie.
Oh, I'm ready.
And all I really have is just paranormal Zoom call. Possessed Zoom call.
Oh, see, I was going to say Ghost Zoom bad.
Ghost Zoom bad.
Ghost Zoom bad.
If I'm being honest, if it's as easy, if it's that easy, there would be like...
1,003 of them.
Yeah,
but
demons be working on the clock.
Well, there's already the one. There's Unfriended that did a very similar thing.
That is going to be a big topic that I have to compare this movie to.
Because this is 1,000% better.
Have you seen Unfriended?
Yeah.
I loved Unfriended when it first came out.
I fucking hated it.
Oh man,
I hated it so much because like the computer glitchiness shit
was
wrong. It just wasn't right.
Because they were using Skype.
Yeah, they didn't do it right.
And
no, even Skype didn't do that. So like her video would freeze, but it was from the view of her laptop. It wouldn't freeze like that if it was her own video.
Yeah,
like, I don't care how ghosty shit there is. Like, no.
Do you think different ghosts work with better companies?
I guess, yeah.
Like Mediacom?
Yeah. Dude.
CenturyLink? You fucking kidding me? Spectrum? So yeah, Paranormal Zoom Call, similar to Unfriended. The only thing that I have that's different from Unfriended is, I think, character development.
Dude, 100%.
Like Unfriended is like you can feel that there's like backstory tension between characters, and there's like, oh, you died because you made this mistake, and you died because do you remember when you did this, or do you like hey, stuff like that. This one is just like
this one. You didn't need it. Like, you see that they're friends automatically because they interact. I mean, it was probably mostly improvised, but it seems like they were actually just bros. They were just buds.
Just bros.
No, they were just friends, and they were talking as if they were friends.
Yeah.
But this brings up one of my points.
Oh, no. Are we starting right now?
100%.
Before we start, I need to know. I already know what your stance is already, but
yeah.
Are you attacking or are you defending this movie?
I'm defending this movie.
You're defending this movie.
I am 100% fucking defending this movie.
Okay.
It's great.
Okay. I'm going to say the same. I'm defending this movie.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm defending this movie.
We actually agree.
Wow.
That's not going to be
all right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Yeah.
That 100% is not something that will happen often. We are not going to agree on a lot of shit.
I'm very surprised you liked it.
Oh man, it was fun. I had so much fun.
Okay.
And the thing I love about horror movies is whether or not I have fun with them. Like that's why I like slasher movies so much, is because it's just camp, it's over the top, and I'm laughing the whole way through.
Yeah.
Because I hate being scared, and this movie made me laugh.
Did you get scared at all?
No, not at all. No, the only thing that was like spooky or like jumped out, was the very last frame. Like, when it's demon jump and it's like,
Demon jump.
Yeah, that's. I think I have that note. Literally, my final note. Oh no, my final note is who scroll, because at the end, like everybody cuts out, but somebody's like scrolling through it.
Yeah.
And I looked it up afterwards, and apparently that's like credits. Like he's scrolling through credits, and it's like, okay, that's cool. I get that. But
I like
my
that.
first, because I couldn't read that they were credits when he was scrolling, it was just like, who the fuck? Like,
what is happening?
Why? Yeah. Oh, okay. So the point I wanted to bring up about their like natural friendship,
yes,
I need to get this out so fucking bad. This is the most hodgepodge white friend group ever.
Hi.
Like there's like either Americans or Canadians. Probably American, because I'm pretty good at spotting a Canadian. There's a couple of Americans. There's a couple of Australians. There's a couple of English people and a Scot. Like. Where did they meet? Where did these people meet?
Studying abroad.
I mean,
I don't know. There is. I totally get what you mean.
They shouldn't be friends. By all accounts, they shouldn't be friends.
So I guess we'll just kind of start out with the movie. The movie basically starts out with Haley, who I consider the main character.
Yeah, she's 100% the main character.
100% main character.
Most of the time, it's shot from her view, or like, it's not even so much that. It's like, I think of it as from her laptop.
She's the organizer.
Yeah.
She's the one that's getting this together.
Yeah.
And then it starts out with like her gathering the friends and everything. And my favorite but least favorite part is this beginning portion.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of like, how would you say it? There's a lot of like, hey, just a reminder, we're in a Zoom call. So when that feedback portion happens and when the video static goes out and stuff like that,
Okay, so in this one, one of the things one of my notes a couple of times is I really like the zoom effect because it was much more realistic than Unfriended.
Like
but
when
I think
it would
that's
pan
because
to the specific window. Yeah.
And I feel like that's because this was actually done on a Zoom call.
Yeah.
Which is why all the effects looked so fucking good.
Yeah.
Unlike Unfriended, which was very like edited. Like it was it was edited to be a Skype call instead of just being a Skype call, which I get is hard. It's really hard to do either way.
Yeah. And then again, I'm just going to that non-existent. There's a non-existent but existent character development, and it's as you meet these characters, you know who like is like the bitch of the group and who is like
they all are except for Haley.
Haley is
like too good.
Haley's like, she's serious about this.
Yeah.
She's serious about this. And that's what sucks. And like at the end of the movie, I guess I would talk about it. But my big question is, why did this happen? Because at the beginning, she's kind of not necessarily getting haunted, but she's getting like some hard signs of, like when that fucking door opens and all the shit flies out.
Yeah.
And so I just want to know why her, like, what is.
Why her? I think it's one of those like,
everybody else didn't give a shit.
They were just there. One of those until you believe and nothing's going to happen to you thing. You know, that's a really common thing in like parapsychology and like all that mumbo jumbo is like, if you're a skeptic, nothing will happen. And it's like, yeah, because it's nonsense and your brain will make it up. But, you know, if we're in this like suspended disbelief of, no, this shit can happen, it probably still sort of works that way where like you have to invite the ghost or the demon. You have to like accept that they exist for anything to happen. Because like Gemma doesn't give a fuck.
I hate Gemma.
Like I wanted her to die so bad.
I hate Gemma.
She
first of all,
I want to clarify this is a horror
like,
movie, so people die. Yeah. So it's not just me wishing death upon another human being. It's me wishing death upon a character.
Gemma like. She couldn't get into the Zoom call, and then she's not like throwing pebbles at Haley's window.
No,
there's like a fucking full-fledged stick. It's like a fucking cinder block that she's just like, Haley, let me in. She's like,
And so the other thing that pissed me off is like you know me, I'm a little beta cuck soy boy. Okay. I do appreciate representation in movies. She's the only minority character, and she's a half Chinese person. And it's like, that is the most lazy fucking, like, it's sort of a minority, whatever. The rest of us are going to be, like, white people, like, upper-class white people. And it's like, oh, great.
Because it's only Haley and Gemma that are in the same area.
Yeah, they're in the same apartment building, I think.
Everybody else is just on their own fucking world. So you start meeting these characters, Caroline, Jenna, Emma,
Yeah.
correction. Emma, Gemma, Haley, and then
Carolyn.
Yeah, I like Carolyn.
Yeah, Carolyn was all right. She was the one with the boyfriend, right?
No. She was the one that went to the attic.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But,
Okay, yeah.
It's no, wait, am I fucking crazy?
No, you're not, because she's the one. I have a note in here that's she's the one that does the loop.
Radina has the boyfriend.
Radina has the boyfriend, and at the very beginning, they're like showing off all the like zoomy things they can do. Like they can put a face over
filter.
themselves, which
yeah.
like you could see what was going to happen with that 1,000 miles away, but you're still like, I can't wait to see the like empty space that has the filter on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the like you can loop the background, like you can create your own video. That was genuinely fucking scary. It was cool.
Because
it was like it was so intense because you're like, something's gonna happen, something's there. She's gone. It's just a loop of the background, and like you start to like I started to feel like, oh fuck, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah. And then the last person they meet is I wrote this down as Teddy the dude douche.
Oh,
he's the only dude. Like, I feel like they were just like, how do we change up these characters to give that odd end? And they're like, just put in this fucking guy. And put in Teddy.
He is a vape smoking upper middle class fuck boy
with a
like man bun beard
and like a model for a girlfriend.
Oh my
apparently.
God. I wanted to beat this guy's ass.
And like you can see that
I'm a wuss, and I wanted to beat this guy's ass.
So like it's that non-existent but existent character development where you can tell like everyone used to be good friends, and then Teddy kind of changes, and so everyone's kind of like, oh Teddy, like,
and they were talking about it naturally, which I thought was cool because like that's how you would like banter. If you were on an actual call with your buds, you'd be like, "Oh, dude, I can't believe Teddy did this." Like, I was like, "I can't." And it's like, "Yeah, I felt that." And then I've been on that call.
Yeah. And then like with Radina and her boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
And this dude's just fucking
chopping.
He said, "Oh, sorry, didn't know you were busy over there.
I just got these carrots that I need to chop."
And then everyone's like, "Oh, is she all right? Do you think she's okay? You think she's fine?"
I want you to never stop that accent. You gotta hold it the rest of the
way. But yeah, you know what I did appreciate?
What's that?
More that I appreciate is whenever like they would join the call, it would be like, and then like whenever they needed to talk and speak, and it would pan to their specific like like their camera, it would be clean and crisp. So when Teddy was outside, it was little shuddery and shitty. But when he went inside and he went to go talk about his the box that was his brother's and everything,
his like grandma's music box,
it was clear and crisp. So it wasn't just the whole time like damn, I fucking hate having this internet connection
and the
issue.
Internet connection never fucked with the spookiness. It was always like, it was a tension builder. It was never actually like something.
Unfriended, they did that a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
They did that a lot,
and I that's one of the reasons I didn't like that. But this one was rad. There's at the very very beginning, the only no. This happens a couple of times with Haley, and Caroline.
Okay.
They like will walk with their laptop or their phone.
Yeah.
And they'll like hold it at themselves. And it's like, no. You would have that turned the other fucking way so that other people can see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So they can see, so that if somebody survives this, they have proof that like some shit went down. It's not just your face going, oh no, some invisible force is attacking me.
Yeah, holding the laptop backwards.
Yeah,
and then walking like what? I don't know. I couldn't tell who. I knew who was using a phone and who wasn't.
Yeah.
Emma was using her phone. Caroline was using her phone. Radina was not.
And Gemma wasn't. Gemma was at first, and then she
switched to her laptop. Yeah. And then Haley is definitely on her laptop.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
The other thing I really loved with Carolyn, she's my favorite character because she was a little bitchy, but she wasn't like the worst. She, when she was going up to the attic, when she like pulled it down and there was a lot of tension, all you hear is her go, nope. And then she comes back down and I'm like, that is the realest fucking move. That is what really would happen.
I have that in my fucking shit when we get there.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm bouncing all over the place. I'm excited.
So then now finally everyone's together, hit the last vaporizer.
Oh, fuck that guy.
And then we get introduced to our
like medium.
Our medium.
Like, spirit lady.
Salen?
Yeah, it's like
Salen,
she's
the seance
Scottish,
lady.
Yeah, she's Scottish as hell.
She looks exactly. I said it right here. She looks exactly how I would think.
Yeah,
she's wearing like some like droopy clothes.
Yeah,
the hair is kind of just frizzing out, and she's a little older, and she lives in fucking 1835 dungeon. And she's very calm and collect, and I can't do a Scottish accent because I'm very fucking bad at it. But hers
is very like it's not the like brogue. It's not the like where they got a potato in their mouths. Yeah. It's more like the from Brave Scottish, where it's very lilty and clear, and it's like, oh, okay, I like listening to you, old woman.
Yeah,
older woman. Like everybody in here is in their like late 20s, and she's in clearly like her 40s. Like she has some problems with dealing with technology and everything, which again made it real.
Yeah,
like, oh.
So then basically they start the seance, and we still have no explanation why, but that's fine.
It's just a fun friend thing to do, I think, because it clearly
totally, no, every Friday.
No, that's a white girl thing, 100%, is to be like, let's do a seance, let's hang out with Ouija boards. I'm gonna shit on white girls a lot for this movie.
That's okay, because you are.
I am a white girl.
I am a white girl.
I am a white girl. And that's like a really I would 100% believe that some friends would get together and be like, let's do like a Ouija board or like a seance or something over Skype, because we don't want to see each other, like we don't want to actually like be in contact, but we still want to do something and hang out.
Haley has purpose for it though.
Yeah,
she definitely has purpose. Everybody else is kind of like being an asshole about it.
Oh dude, they suck.
So you start the seance, and the candle's lit, everybody whatever, and then Teddy immediately fucking goes.
Yeah.
He gets cut off because his girlfriend comes over and goes,
like, she blows out the candle. She's just like hanging off of him. Teddy is not attractive. I want to point that out.
Is this
like,
the
this is
we get some good perspectives on this show.
Yeah, this is Gay Forest coming out. Teddy's an uggo, all right? And he's just
they're like, oh, you have the man bun, Gavin.
Yeah, like. And he's like, what is it, a twat knot or something like that? He calls it like that.
Twat knot.
Yeah, or something close to
knot.
that. Yeah, and the whole time I'm just like, I want to kick the shit out of this dude. And then his gorgeous girlfriend like pulls him back in for a kiss and everything. And
everyone's like, oh.
Yeah, they're like, oh, whatever. And it's like, there's no way. I have a note in here that's like, oh yeah, Ginny, the name of the girlfriend, plus Fat Ted equals Ted have money. And like
Ted have money.
He does, because that like that estate is gorgeous.
That's his parent.
That's his parents' place.
That's her parents' place.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, I mean he still probably is rich, but like because there's no way in hell that.
Yeah.
No.
So Teddy leaves, and in my head, I thought this is where it started, because isn't it if you break the circle abruptly? That fucks with it.
Yeah,
like
well,
that's what I was.
It
I was like, damn,
like
candle's
inviting,
gone, idiot.
Not taking it seriously.
Yeah,
and that's one way to not take it seriously, is to just be like, all right, I'm out, ha ha ha, and then clicking out. You
couldn't do that in Unfriended. Nope, absolutely
not.
No,
you'd come right the fuck back on.
Nope, couldn't.
Put your hand in a blender.
It was. I love that scene.
That was good. That was the best part of that entire
was my
movie.
favorite. That's the only thing I was worried about with this movie compared to that movie, was because the kills.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the torturing that was going on in Unfriended was really good.
Yeah.
And like the scene in Unfriended where like, well, so this demon in Host doesn't have internet capabilities.
No, he does not.
He does not. In Unfriended, that demon does have internet capabilities, because he puts that camera in the fucking what's that
like
thing
basket?
That air comes out of?
Oh no, the AC unit, or like the duct,
the ventilation system.
There we go. By the way, we're both idiots.
Yeah, So yeah, I thought that's what broke circle was instantly that.
Yeah, I thought it was his girlfriend Ginny coming over and blowing out the candle.
I was like, oh,
because
that's it.
Like no, this
way to go, Ginny.
They're dead, like 100%. Way to go, Ginny.
And then
couldn't keep it in your pants.
So then Salen's like, everything's all right. Everything's all right. I can't do it. I can't. After me, Lucky Charms. I was. She's like, oh, it's okay. We'll just keep this spiritual rope tight around us, and the candles are still lit and everything.
See, it really upset me that it took him that long. It takes him so long to remember that. It's very clear. She's like, if anything goes wrong, I'm not doing the accent again. If anything goes wrong, imagine this, cut it, we'll be good. And it's like, because no one was taking it seriously, nobody remembered except fucking Haley. Haley was on it. She needs new friends. This is something I needed to bring up so bad.
It's gonna. I got a lot on that one too.
She needs new friends.
So basically, everyone's kind of like sitting there, and they're calling out to the spirits. I love the way she says spirits. Spirits.
That one's really good. Yeah, you're doing that one really well.
Don't anger the spirits.
my favorite Scottishism is the word girl. Like a deep brogue will be like gal.
Ah, yeah.
And it's like where that R is, no one fucking knows. It's a gal.
Yeah.
They like swallow it.
I don't know. She's
not like that. She's adorable.
Salen's a fucking champ.
Yeah, she's
That's
a hero.
all I got on that one. So then they start doing stuff, and then nothing really happens. It's quiet, and this is where I said
I wrote down the only or the very first scare comes like 20 minutes in to a 50-minute movie,
and is it when Gemma's?
Yeah, it's the.
Oh my fucking god, dude!
Do you mind if we skip to there?
No, yeah,
that's about where we're at.
Oh well, I just want to say because when it starts getting into the transition of like shit starts to pop off and it gets scary.
Yeah,
I appreciate how well the audio is done. Like it's super quiet, and you just have that white noise where it's not enough, but it is enough.
Yeah. It's not like an upsetting amount of white noise where it's like.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, something is gonna happen. I know something's gonna happen. Yeah. It was like edge on the seat.
Yeah,
and you're like, and like everyone's like, I gotta pee or something, and they get up and leave, and it's like,
and again,
silence.
That's real. That's like the most Zoom good. Call shit. Product placement. That's the most like group call thing in the world is like if you're doing a long form one, just being like, I gotta go pee. It's like, okay, I'll go do that too. I'll go pour some wine. I'll go jerk off. Like I don't know.
I'll go do all three.
Yeah, same time.
Yeah, so that happens. I just really appreciated the audio. There's a lot of times where like when she turned up her audio input to go capture those knocks and everything, like that was cool. It was fucking good. And then next note, Gemma is a bad friend.
Yeah, I have that exact note.
Gemma is a bad friend, and you need a protagonist. You need somebody to just... Is that the right word?
Antagonist. Antagonist is bad guy because it's anti.
So what's pro?
The good guy.
Oh.
Protagonist is a good guy. Haley's the protagonist.
Haley, protagonist. Gemma, bitch. And no offense to the actual Gemma.
Yeah, no. She did a good job. Yeah, this is a note that I have for everybody. These actors are solid. Yeah. Like, this is a friend group. I believed it.
Yeah.
I believed... They acted so well that it seemed natural.
Yeah.
It wasn't like oh no, there's a ghost.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Where they're like overdoing it.
Yeah.
It was very real. So like props to Gemma's as an actress, but fuck her character.
Yeah. So she basically makes up this fake friend named Jack. Yeah. And she like fakes this. And you know what? Fuck, man. It sucks because I hate her for doing this. Yeah. I hate her so much for doing this. But she did a great job at it. And she's like, she's like, oh my God.
It was around my neck. It's almost unbearable.
And I was like, fuck. Yeah. I fucking believed it. I was mad at Gemma. I was like, Haley, get this bitch off the goddamn Zoom call because she's fucking me over.
Slap her. You're in the same building. Take her out.
But so she basically opens up this gateway for a demon to come in and take that, as Salen explains,
by doing the coolest thing in the world, joking about suicide. Like, come on.
Yeah, and
like, you're clearly supposed to be these like really like more liberal, understanding people, and then it's like, you're gonna make a joke about somebody killing themselves. Way to go, Gemma. You quality human being.
And how are you gonna fuck over Salem like that? How are you gonna make Salem look stupid? Because
I
when they call her back and she's
grandma.
like, yeah, because they call Salem back and she's like,
Muggick, but
she's like, they call Salem back, and they're like, oh, she's like, well, what about Jack? Like, it's probably him. And then and then Haley's like, yeah, I don't know, Gemma. Did we fucking ask?
Oh man,
I put that in notes as Gemma gets caught, bitch.
Yeah,
she gets caught, and I feel so. I didn't feel bad
because everybody in the call has their head in their hands when they hear that. They're like, oh no, like oh no.
So then, I understand this. It had to happen.
Yeah,
somewhere in the writing of this movie, they had to say, hey, an internet connection happens and one person drops out, and that's what kind of fucks some stuff up.
Yeah,
and it's Salen. Which makes sense because she's the medium. She is she's the understander of the both sides.
She's the one that could help.
Exactly. So they get rid of her and everyone, and so they have this little bit. Gemma fakes having a fucking spiritual encounter.
Yeah.
And then Spirit, boom, he's in the fucking chat.
Yeah,
he's in the chat, and then they kick Salen out. Admin Ghost kicks out Salen and goes, see you later.
Admin Ghost.
And so then everyone's like, oh my God, Gemma, are you okay? Gemma, are you okay? And she starts smiling, and I go, Gemma, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
I was mad.
I was so
mad.
upset.
I felt more bad for Haley.
Yeah, exactly.
I felt more bad for Haley.
Like that's the very first point where I was like, Haley absolutely needs new friends.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I like everybody else.
Oh, I have a note that says, I love the medium. She's so lovable.
She's so lovable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love.
And then Ted's a knob right under that.
Ted's a knob. So yeah, Gemma gets caught up in lying about that shit, and then shit like it's a 57-minute long movie.
Yeah, it's super short.
And like I want to say 25 minutes to 30 minutes in, like so basically half the movie. Mm-hmm. As soon as it starts popping off, it pops off.
Absolutely. Because, and the buildup feels natural. It doesn't feel like we just didn't have enough time to do the scares. It was like it was a genuine like climbing the hill of spooky. So
Salen gets kicked from the call.
Yeah.
And then Gemma continues to be just this fucking bad friend. And she's like, I'm sensing a little bit of tension. Haley. And she's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I love it whenever Haley was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Gemma,
she like stood her ground.
She said, shut the fuck up. And I was like, oh God.
Yeah, and the best part of that whole thing is that's the point when Gemma's candle goes out. Boom. And like she just like nonchalantly lights it back up without thinking about it, and it's like, you bitch, you done. Ooh, I just clipped the mic. I was so excited.
So the first big scare with the actual ghost is Haley's chair gets pulled back. Mm-hmm. That scared me.
Yeah,
that scared me because I was like,
I got a big old smile from that because I was like. And then I got immediately sad because it's like, no, not Haley.
Yeah, because it was, and again, this has to do with the audio. And I think when I think of horror movies and everything else, obviously there's a lot of different perspectives on horror movies. But the way I look at a horror movie and judge a horror movie is based off key elements that it brings, which is whether it's audio, visual, even the category of like jump scare. How well did they do that?
Yeah.
Character development. How well was, this and that done? How well were the kills done? And this and that. And I think that this movie specifically does well, and I already said it, audio and the scare sequences. Because I did not see that thing coming. I was like, they're just going to fucking argue because they've already argued before. And I was like, they're just going to argue and then try to figure out what's going on. And then
it broke up.
And I said, oh, fuck. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, it wasn't like, loud music thing, go back. It literally was just her getting scooted back, and it was the sound of a chair going like,
yeah.
And that's all you need sound design wise, because that's scary.
Yeah.
Because that brings you into that world where it's like, if there's music in the background for that point where it's like dun dun or something like that, then you're like, oh, I'm watching a movie. But like you said, like I was genuinely spooked by that.
Yeah. And then Gemma immediately is like, stop fucking about.
Yeah.
Stop fucking about. And I said, Gemma, well, maybe if you would stop fucking about,
then none of this would be
happening right now. And then basically everything starts happening individually. Emma's glass breaks. Caroline. Oh, I think Caroline's
Caroline's there with her dad, by the way, and her dad flashes the camera, and it's one of the funniest fucking things in the world because I got to write down the note, Grandpa Flasher.
And then like Radina goes to look for her boyfriend, and everyone's kind of like getting fucked up right now a little bit.
Yeah,
like slowly but surely this thing is making its way. And then so they get into contact with Salen, and they're like, hey, we're getting fucked up pretty bad.
Yeah.
What do we do? And she's like, all right, not a problem.
Yeah, it's like, it's okay.
She's like, this is fine. And
like, but because you lied, like this is what's happening. Here's how you get out of it. And then like call drop.
Call drop again. She gets call dropped.
Yeah.
The phone call. She's not on the Zoom
she
call
called
anymore.
on the phone. Yeah, to Haley, and Haley was like putting it up to the mic.
And so then like they fucking completely drop Salen. They go about that, and then they're like, how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we stop? And everyone's freaking out, and they're all like really fucking scared and everything. And then Haley's like, I know what to do. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do like just everyone calm down and repeat after me, and we're gonna think about that rope. And then Gemma goes, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, Haley.
It's man.
And I was like, Gemma, can you not?
Yeah, like that there's a note on this, and this is a bigger spoiler, I guess. Gemma doesn't die right away.
Yeah, right.
Like, she's one of the very last. Like, she's one of the last two.
Yeah,
and that pissed me off so much because I was like, there's a fake out where Haley dies but then doesn't die, and it's like when Haley died, quote unquote, before Gemma, I was audibly mad. I was at work watching this, and one of our coworkers, Doug, was next to me, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Gemma's still alive!" And he goes, "You need to calm down." And I was like, "You don't understand, Doug."
So yeah, Gemma's like, "You don't know what you're doing," and then Haley immediately just goes, "Shut the fuck up! Oh yeah, keep your mouth closed, woman.
So good.
Keep it down." So then she's like, imagine the circle. Fucking break that line. Be all, you just calm down.
She is actually, following the instructions.
Yeah. And then they're like, okay, cool, everybody, blah, blah, blah. And 1, 2, 3, this is over. And then so everyone's like, okay, cool.
And that sigh of release, that feeling of relief, you still feel, even though you're like, I know some stuff's going to go down. But like, I want to feel that relief so bad.
And then, is it Radina? Radina goes to the bathroom and takes the fastest.
That was the fastest pee in the world.
What did she say? She said, I think it was Emma.
Yeah.
And Emma's like, are you in the toilet, Radina?
Yeah, and she's like, I'm not going anywhere without.
I'm not. Yeah, she's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Immediately flushes the toilet, and I'm like,
there was no sound. There was no she didn't wipe.
It was like literally like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
that's why I'm not like interested. I'm not like, this movie's unrealistic. I didn't hear her poop fall. Like I'm not. I'm saying like that was fast. It was like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it must have been
5 seconds.
It was a ghost tinkle.
It was, I don't know, and I'm not like sitting here like
she just needs the flush for comfort.
Yeah, I'm not going. I didn't go in depth on this bathroom scene, but that's just
it upset me.
Yeah, and so then they're about to stop and everything, and Radina can't find her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, all right, well, I'm going to head out then. And they're like, and then Haley's like, wait until everyone's back and then say bye. And then this and that. And she's like, oh, I'm really tired. I'm going to go fuck off. And this and that. And then I don't remember. I just remember how everybody gets fucked up, but I don't remember how it starts.
I don't remember who's is first. I think it's Carolyn. Is the first one because she hears that the noise attic in the thing. Oh, that's the loop. That's the loop. Here we go. We brought it back.
Yeah.
Also, I have a really big note for Haley. This is the one thing I didn't like Haley doing. Don't shake Polaroids, kids. That was she takes a bunch of Polaroid pictures in the dark to show off the flash, and then there's there's a spooky thing in the background.
Yeah.
She shakes the pictures after they come out of the Polaroid camera.
Is that not what you do?
You do not shake Polaroid pictures. It fucks up the color.
I'd shake the shit out of it.
Yeah, and it's because of that song, which is a wonderful song, but no.
Okay. Duly noted.
So all 1.5 of you listening,
don't fuck with your Polaroids.
Yeah, don't shake your Polaroids.
That's fine. So that the attic scene is basically where Caroline, and I put this, Caroline is the underdog.
Yeah.
Caroline's the underdog because she is crying immediately once stuff starts popping off.
Yeah.
She starts crying. She's terrified. Mm-hmm. But then is has the fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I don't have any other way to put that. To go to the attic?
Yeah, chutzpah.
Yeah, she has the spirits in her to fucking go do that. She's like, I hear noises in the attic. On my way.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
She does. She gets it.
Yeah. So she's crying, and she's in my opinion, the most vulnerable of all this.
I found the note: fastest bladder in the West.
Fattest bladder in the.
Sorry, continue.
So she goes up to the attic, and I love the scene. She goes back and she grabs a selfie stick and she goes up to the attic, and there's mixed reactions to this. Gemma, again, bad friend. Gemma's like, just go up there. Take us with you. Just go up there. She is. She's in the background going, just go up there.
She has zero empathy.
And Haley's like,
Caroline, what are you doing? Stop. She sounds exactly like that too.
Caroline. Yeah. And Radina's still looking for her boyfriend because apparently he's missing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, keep going.
So she goes up to the attic, and this scene is very. Again, this is one of those element things because this scene is also done in Paranormal Activity. It's done in the movie Record, where they go and they pan the camera up around, and you're supposed to look at this attic. Yeah. I knew something was going to happen.
Yeah,
but since it wasn't a jump scare and it was just something that you had to pay attention to notice to, I was like, fuck. Good. I was like, dude, that's good. I would have rather that than like something jumping at the camera, and I'd have been like, God damn it.
The people in the Zoom call didn't even really notice at first.
Yeah.
They went, like, when she zoomed back, they were like, wait. What was that? Like, it was like, okay, there's nothing there. It passes the thing, and then they're like, okay, nothing. Wait, go back.
It was some gray, hairy feet.
Oh, man. Oh, and my favorite credit in the entire movie is for Mr. Jack Bryden, and he is credited with legs.
So Jack is Jack.
Yeah.
Jack is real. So Jack is real.
Jack is real.
Jack is real.
Well, in all their names,
legs.
The actual actors and actresses, those are their names.
Yeah. When I was watching the credits, I was like, Gemma's Gemma?
Yeah.
What?
Those are their real names.
Yeah, I looked it up, and I think that's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I like
cool.
that.
That's
it's like cool. Terry in Terry Crews and Terry from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah. So shit starts popping off, and then Radina can't find her boyfriend, and they had gotten into like a small argument earlier, and I can see where they're doing this like. I can see where they're doing these like real world problems. They make the joke about like, oh, you can't cough anymore. You gotta hide your cough with a fart now, and like ha ha ha. And they're like, oh, I knew she shouldn't have moved in with her boyfriend because
like now they're stuck together. And
quarantine and everything. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Like I get that. Like
those are real conversations.
Yeah,
I don't like them, but they're real.
Yeah. And so Radina's looking for her boyfriend while everyone else is just kind of like getting back into it, of getting scared and everything.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll just go into that. Radina's boyfriend. I feel bad because Radina, like I couldn't imagine just laying there being like, the girlfriend's out there having a seance.
Yeah.
I was trying to chop some fucking carrots.
Yeah, like I've got my meal tonight.
I have nothing to do with what they're doing out there. And then you just get fucking killed and put up on the ceiling. I feel bad for him. Like I know they were having a fight, but like it could have went both ways.
Yeah.
She could have, and it's one of those things where like the kitchen and the living room, it was like the kitchen and the living room, kind of like a loft situation there.
Yeah.
Kitchen and the living room, and she chooses the living room.
Yeah, it's like
wouldn't she just choose the room?
Bedroom. Yeah,
I mean that's what I would do.
Yeah, especially when you see your partner is
cooking
dinner, and it's like you're probably gonna get some of that dinner.
Yeah,
like respect them. They're gonna be loud. Cooking is not a quiet activity.
Yeah,
like I that's one of the reasons I don't like Radina. She a bitch.
What? You don't like Radina?
No,
I liked Radina. She's kind of like the clueless.
She doesn't
one.
pee right, and she fucks with her boyfriend.
So then, Radina's boyfriend, just big rest in peace. Just that's what I have. Radina's boyfriend, big R.I.P. He just gets dropped on his face,
and you don't need character development for him to still feel for.
Yeah,
like he had nothing to do with this.
Man,
yeah,
like,
which is good. It made me feel. This movie made me feel.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like he was a completely innocent bystander, and he was killed horrifically. Like,
yeah.
Or at least discovered horrifically. I imagine his death wasn't cool. It was left to my imagination, which is cool.
I think about the way that he died, and I just imagined getting dropped on my face. Imagine he was in there just maybe he's in the bathroom and he's just kind of jerking it.
Yeah, he's like, nothing's gonna happen, and I better just take care of this.
They're
having
a seance. Like, it's time to bust
I've got
out.
at least 30 minutes. Like I can take care of myself.
And so he's beaten off, and then he gets put on the ceiling and then dropped on his face. Boner first.
Yeah, I was gonna say fully erect, just like his nose hits first because he's not well endowed.
Oh my gosh. So Radina's boyfriend, I guess he's dead. He doesn't come back and like save anything. That's what I like. There's no like saving grace in this movie. No one's like specifically like no one's a hero. Everyone's just kind of like surviving, but at the same time like keeping that up. Then my next note is they just get fucked.
Yeah,
they just get fucked. And everything.
This one is get wrecked. Gemma. Yeah. Gemma at one point goes to like Haley gets taken. She gets like swooped out of the room she's in, and since Gemma lives in the same apartment, she fucking masks up, which I have another note that says Gemma 100% put her mask on wrong, and I'm gonna fucking shame her for that.
Okay.
Because she's been a bitch this whole time. But then she like puts her mask on and she fucking runs like a real good friend would to Haley's room. Or Haley's apartment, and she like gets in there and she like finds Haley's laptop and she's like looking around and everything. And then she just gets fucking yeeted. Like,
reminder, we're 45 minutes into the movie and it's almost over.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this stuff all starts popping off, and you look at like the timestamp for
and there's like 5 more minutes,
and there's like 10 more minutes. Yeah, I'm like what? I'm like that's nuts. Like they're getting fucked up. Emma gets tossed Oh, it's the face filter scene.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I thought that was sick.
It was cool.
It was cool. It wasn't just
really
like
well done.
It wasn't like, oh my god, a fucking face, and then she runs away. It was like,
they're like, quit messing around. Like,
yeah.
Dude, how is that happening? Like, yeah.
And then it turns and looks at her, and I said, ugh. I was like, ugh.
It was the feet that got me. She spilled a bunch of shit onto the ground.
I love that she just goes for the powder and just like starts throwing it in the air. I was hoping, I think, and this is just my opinion.
Yeah.
And whatever. I think it would have been cool if the powder would have like overlaid the top of this demon. Yeah. And then it starts running at her rather than the feet just moving towards her.
Yeah.
I think that would have been a lot cooler. And that's just my opinion.
I mean,
I like that. Like,
yeah, and that's
something
a small
running
thing.
at you,
if they had a little bit more budget and a little bit more time, I'm sure they do.
Yeah. I like it when something's running at you and it's running at you. That's what's scary. I would rather like turn a corner and it's running at you. I want like from a distance and it starts sprinting at you. That gets me because I know it's there.
Scary. Yeah. And the best part was she runs away from it. She like turns the camera and sprints away, but you still have that feeling that it's right behind her.
Yeah.
And then she gets into this like hallway and she's like Blair Witchy, right? Like it's all up in her face. Yeah. And then you just see the footprints again, like coming towards her. And it's like calm footprints. I gotta be honest. And it's like, I'm pooping my pants. Like,
homeboy got some size 12s.
Dude, he was throwing them down. Yeah.
Yeah. And all while this is happening, Caroline is just getting her face bashed in.
Oh man,
I love it when it says she's typing and it's just a bunch of random like characters.
That's such a good fucking like. There's so many little things that are like, that's what would happen. Like 100%. That was a nice little detail. They didn't need to add it, but they did.
Yeah.
And like, so Carolyn's got the loop in the background, and she disappears, and so it's just the loop, and they're like, Carolyn, what's going on? And then they're like, no. Remember, she showed that off at the beginning. Like, oh fuck. And like she's disappeared for like 10 minutes or something like that. And then you just see her fucking face come in and go ding, ding.
That was scary. Ding. That got me.
Yeah, like against and it's like coming in from the like essentially green screen. It's like coming in from the background, and she gore, and like that's the only gore in the entire fucking movie. And I think that's perfectly placed. Is just like her getting her face.
It's not hand in a blender.
No.
It's not hand in a blender.
No, it's almost freakier. Because
doesn't that happen? Like, that happens in Unfriended too, right?
Oh, the face smash? Yeah. I think so.
Because
it's something similar at the very least.
Yeah.
But like this one, it feels so like in your face and like natural because she looks scared as shit.
Yeah.
She looked like
just unconscious, scared. Like, not unconscious, but
and then like there's the one point it's so well done where like. It like has let go of her and she's just covered in blood and she's like, guys, help! And then
I'm gonna throw up.
It just disappears. Like, and it's just the loop in the background, and it's so freaky. That loop of her in the background is so genuinely like unnerving. I love it.
All right, so that's a big chunk, and we'll continue going on. But I think now is where we would talk about our sponsor
if we had him, but Mario. Not yet.
I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, I'm optimistic. We're going to get like some really shitty sponsor.
I can't wait.
If we keep this up.
Yeah.
It's going to be like some kind of. So in replacement, I have a little game.
I'm not ready.
I have a little game.
All right.
And for anybody listening,
Mario comes in today. We were in the same house, and he's like, "Okay, so I got this thing for the game. Do you want to see it?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he pulls out fucking just mouse traps.
Mouse traps.
It's mouse traps.
You hear this? Ooh.
Like, I'm not ready.
I know you. I did this without even consulting.
Yeah, you. Exactly. He's just like, this is gonna happen, and it's like, I guess, yeah.
So I don't really have any big trivia off the top of my head, but I know just
I think I've got one for this movie. All right, so load it up.
I don't know how to load up a mousetrap. That's my big fault here. Wait, am I going? I'm going first now. It seems.
Yeah.
This is for you the audience's. This is for the audience's point. That fucking looked like it's gonna hurt.
No, it's gonna feel great.
Fuck. I'm gonna just give you an answer that is you're not gonna guess.
Oh man, yeah. Like I don't think you're gonna get this one.
If I do,
what is happening? It should be loaded up.
Yeah,
please hold.
If we get sponsored by whatever mousetrap brand this is, that'd be pretty sick. How does this work? Can this take off your finger?
No.
A
bigger one could break your finger.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that.
Oh, dude. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's so scary. Oh, that's so fucking scary, dude.
All right.
Okay.
I've got mine loaded in front of me. Oh, Jesus.
Do we just go like sideways hand?
Oh, I was going to do like flat finger. Like
okay.
This.
Okay.
Okay, I just cut my fingers open at the gym the other day, and so I have open wounds on my hand.
I'm actually terrified now.
Oh, this is good. Okay, so here's mine.
Oh, dude.
And this is about this movie.
This is intentional trivia.
Yeah.
That is not going to make sense.
No. This is about the movie.
Okay.
It's something I looked up.
Okay.
Because I did a little bit of research.
I'm going to lose.
How long did it take them to shoot this movie? From concept beginning to delivering it to Shudder.
See, now I know I'm not going to get this right, so I have to make an accurate guess. So I need to take some resources here.
Do your best. The stress in this room just got way higher. Mario's a big guy, all right? Mario's fucking jacked, right? Like he's a man,
but
right?
This is scary.
And he's like covered in tattoos and everything, and he's like he's shivering.
I'm shivering.
He's shivering.
I don't. Okay.
How much time? I'll give you. It's in weeks.
7 weeks. 12 weeks.
Yeah.
I just fucking
yeet it. Do it. Do it
on my hand.
Yeah. Right on your hand.
Oh, I don't want to do it. Ow, bitch! Ow! 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 What the fuck?
He didn't react at first. He just went. I clipped the mic again. I'm sorry, guys. My audio is gonna be all over the place.
That fucking hurts. I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, you're gonna do it again. All right, give me one.
What is Ted's vape juice flavor?
What? There's nothing. That's not even. Okay. I'm gonna blueberry.
Wrong. Just get in there. Wrong.
Oh, dude, it was right on my knuckles.
The side of the hand didn't hurt that
Oh my
bad,
god!
So
You got to do fingers. You got to do flat finger. Yeah. So he went to the side of his hand, and I did like facing it, so it was just like my middle and ring finger. This
isn't considered like like this. We can't get docked for this.
No, this is just being idiots. Yeah. Like
I love this.
Oh man,
my favorite activity.
I mean, it's the same thing as like eating peppers.
How the fuck do you put this on?
I'm
scared. I'm still shaking right now. I can't
I don't want to do it again. It hurt really bad.
So do you have another trivia question?
I have another real one.
Another real one?
I think I've got another real one.
Okay. Ted's vape flavor. That's all I thought about. I was like, I wonder what he's fucking getting on, you know?
Oh, I hated that. Oh my god.
So I'm just gonna go one last time.
All right, go for it.
And I'll use your mousetrap because I can't fucking use mine.
Okay, sure.
Jesus Christ.
So
if we have guests on this show, which we're going to soon, we have to let them know
100% that they're gonna get hurt.
There's gonna be a lot more to this than what you know.
Oh yeah, we're creative when we want to make other people sad.
Jesus. Okay.
All right. So here it is. Are you ready?
Yes.
Out of 5 skulls, how many skulls does this movie have on Shudder?
4.5.
Yeah.
That's you then.
That's me?
Because
I have to do it?
I got it
what?
right. I knew it.
No, I would have done something stupid.
Okay, so I don't have to do it then. I knew it. I know. It still has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's good. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I'm still sad that you got that right. Oh God, I'm so mad. I should have done something dumber. I should have done something so much stupider. Oh my God.
Well,
all right.
It's there though.
All right. You give me one.
Give you one?
Give me one.
But see, I could give you a logical one, I guess.
Well, no, give me. You can give me a logical one, or you can make it about anything. It doesn't have to be about this movie.
Okay.
And make it something I can get. I won't.
In 1653.
But, yeah.
When was the boat created?
The boat. It's just any boat in 1653.
Any boat. Fuck, man. Dude, I I can't think of one now. My brain.
Yeah, like we're shaking. This is so stupid because these things are tiny. These aren't the like rat trap ones that can break your hand.
We'll get
like,
the rat trap ones.
Yeah, oh, fuck.
Right for the balls.
Yeah.
Like,
but they still hurt. They're still not fun.
Yeah.
Like, this is the whole reason I got a cat, was so that I never had to set and use these mouse traps. Dude.
Damn.
All right. We're all shivery and shaky now.
Let's.
I think we'll hold off.
We'll hold off on
We'll
that
hold
one.
off. If one of us thinks of something, we're just going to keep a loaded one right in the middle.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
So basically, everyone gets fucked up, and we're going back to the movie now.
Yeah.
Back to the movie transition. Welcome back, everybody. Everyone's just getting messed up, and then back comes Teddy.
Dude, Teddy comes back into the picture like the enormous bastard that he is.
He comes in with the clown, which off the bat, I knew it was just him.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's got like marionette things. It was like, it was very obvious it was him.
Also, the ghost so far, like when they're trying to I liked this part is that they didn't try to find like the reason why this was happening. They were just trying to survive.
Yeah, which is so much scarier and so much more realistic, is like, just get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, leave. And they try. They all try to leave, and none of them can, which is way spookier.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot more realistic because it's fight or flight, and you can't do either.
Yeah. So Teddy comes back, and he's like, what the fuck is up, everybody? Sorry that I went MIA for the last 15 minutes. Because that's how long it feels.
Yeah, he's like, oh, am I doing, like, you all pulling a prank on me?
You guys all pulling a prank on me? And everyone's like dying.
Yeah,
half the people
Carolyn's
are dead.
on a loop. Like, Carolyn's on a loop. One of the girls
dead.
is Blair Witching under a fucking, like, blanket and just sobbing her eyes out.
Yeah. Gemma's
gone.
She's trying to get to Haley's.
Yeah.
And so then he's like, oh, I'll get to that. So then Teddy's does somebody recognize Teddy? And they're like, Teddy, stop. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Is it
Emma?
I think it's Emma or Radina.
I think it's Radina, because Radina's not gone yet. She just, like, her boyfriend just, like, fell from the ceiling.
But then she, like, gets knocked over and fucked up, and then I don't know what happens after that. I don't remember. There's just so, like, that's the cool thing, is that there's just so much going on.
Yeah.
But I can understand every single part of it.
Yeah.
I get it. So then, like, I think it's Emma, and she's just like, Teddy, like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. And
Teddy's your blueberry vape juice.
Yeah. What if it was? I hope.
Dude, and I just had to do that for nothing.
I hope there's like a Q&A sometime,
and
I'll DM that. I'll DM that the actor on Twitter and say, hey, what flavor you vaping on the set of Host?
Oh man! And if I'm right,
and if I could only imagine a world where he goes, oh, blueberry favorite flavor.
Oh man! If I'm right, I will.
I'll take two.
I will
to the
make
hand.
you. I will make you do
hand.
so many things.
So then Teddy, the internet or the fucking power goes out, and he's just like, oh. Power's out.
Yeah, like, and
like, it's a normal thing.
It's an old house, so like I get it. Like, yeah, the power goes out at our house sometimes, and it's like whatever.
So then he goes to find like a breaker box.
Yeah,
he goes to find a breaker box in like what seems to be like
the attic. Like he goes upstairs for a breaker box, which maybe that's like an Aussie thing or something. I don't know why.
I have no idea.
In the United States, it's always the basement. Like it's either the basement or like kitchen. He's
in a space that has like I don't know what the word to use is, like I want to say installation.
Yeah.
Has like installation, and there's like wood beams and
insulation.
Yeah.
And installation is to install something. Wait, how many seconds of silence was that? Yeah, solid second and a half. Yeah, of just us staring at each other.
So then Teddy goes upstairs, and he gets. I don't remember. Does he just gets fucking hit in the face with something?
Well, no. He's like he follows his girl out. Like he sees Ginny like out, and he like follows her, and she gets fucking yeeted.
Picked up and fucking dropped in the pool.
Yeah, she gets picked up and like hung up in the air with nothing, and then her neck snaps and drops into the fucking pool. I love that. And it was such a good kill, because you're like,
gotcha, bitch.
Yeah,
I loved that.
And then he's like he's like shouting for help, and it's like the most real moment where you actually feel for Teddy, because you're like, you're a human being now. You're not just an asshat.
Yeah.
And then like that's the point where the ghost takes his like music box fucking smashes
his head in.
Oh man, and he's out, but his phone drops right next to him.
Gosh.
And Carolyn is like, or not Carolyn, Emma.
Yeah.
Emma's like,
Emma.
wake up, wake up,
Yeah.
wake up. And
Wake
you
up.
see like a fire
dude.
start just like near his arm and come up. And she's like, wake up, wake up, wake up. And it's like, and he wakes up, but it's way too late. And he's just fully on fire and dying. And it's so good.
I loved that part
Yeah.
because I was like, he's going to get dragged off or he's just going to be there unconscious and then he'll come back later or something.
Yeah.
Reminder, there's only 5 minutes left of this movie.
Yeah.
So,
ow, fuck my finger.
did it leave any marks?
Yeah, it's like raised.
Jesus. Yeah, when Teddy gets lit on fire, I was like, dude, that's brutal. Because he's like unconscious and like he's on fire. Like it's and it's slowly building and he's just like passed out and you see his face. And I'm like, damn. Like, that's good.
It's real good.
I like that a lot. And then basically it just gets to the point where Gemma gets to Haley's place.
Yeah, and she comes in.
And Haley this whole entire time has just been hiding under a desk.
Yeah, she's like, she got pulled away like by the ghosty, and then she like is just out of frame. And so when Gemma comes in with her phone,
she breaks her fucking
like
Haley's on the second floor.
Yeah.
Haley's on the second floor because we saw earlier in the beginning where she's throwing shit at her window and she's like looking down at her. She breaks the window and climbs in.
I don't think she breaks the window. I think she just like...
She breaks the window. You hear
I may have missed it.
You hear glass break.
Yeah.
Because you hear like knocking and then you hear glass break and then she comes in.
Oh.
So maybe Gemma's like this fucking athlete.
Yeah.
She's like a stone throwing pole vaulter. She's like just...
Little known fact, stone throwing pole vaulting was only in the Olympics until 1904. Guess what?
Ah! I got it wrong. For any context there, I decided to take the L and just hit the mousetrap with my fingers because Forrest knew that fact. So
it's not a fact. Stone throwing is not a fucking part of it. Like the kind of stone she was throwing, it was stupid. It was a bad joke, poorly said. I'm resetting this fucking trap.
Ow, that fucking hurt.
It's not fun.
It's not fun, but it's not the most painful thing.
No.
That's why we need the fucking like possum trap. We need
like a bear trap.
A guillotine. We need like bear trap. So then Gemma basically fucking comes in and is like, Haley, I'm here to fucking...
Yeah, like, Haley, where are you? What's going on? Like, are you okay?
And they do... From Haley's place is... I don't know if Haley's being haunted or her place is being haunted, but they do the same thing where she's in this like room, in like living room or something, and then she walks down the hallway, opens the closet, closes the closet, goes to her bathroom, opens the door. They do it like 3 times.
Yeah.
Because there's the first time it happens, before
at the very
the
beginning,
seance, and then during the seance it happens, and then Gemma does it.
At the end of the haunting, yeah.
And they fucking find Haley, and she's like... Gemma finds Haley, and she's all like upset and fucking crying and X, Y, and Z. And I don't know how Haley sees this, but nobody else does. I didn't get that. Like that scene where she's like, "Do you guys fucking see that?" There's like some dude hanging himself until she takes the picture.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me think it's personal.
Yeah, but like, what would Haley have done? She's such a sweet bean.
And if it has to do with Jack, then
it should be Gemma.
Yeah, because both times you see, well, there's 3 times you really see the demon.
Yeah.
And that's when the attic portion.
Yeah.
The picture time when Haley takes the picture, she says, "Do you guys fucking see that?" And I'm like balls deep in my phone. Yeah. Like I don't see shit. I'm like, Haley, what are you talking about?
No,
I don't see anything.
And I got up into it, and like as the same thing, I was into my phone, and I was like, okay, I think I see it, because it's just like over the couch. There's just a hanging dude.
I only saw it in the picture.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, damn, yeah, that's nuts. And then at the last scene, which we'll go into that, I guess. She basically is like, I don't know if she sees it or not, or if she's trying to see it.
Yeah.
Because she just starts taking pictures.
Yeah.
And then this is when you notice that at the top left of the screen, I don't know if you noticed this or not, at the top left of the screen, because you're only allotted
10 minutes.
No.
It's like 30 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's a short
call.
amount for the Zoom call.
And you see the pictures being taken and nothing happens.
Yeah.
Pictures being taken and nothing happens. But the countdown, and I would know because I'd be like 10,
9. Yeah, because it comes
8.
up earlier with a 10-minute left.
Yeah.
And she has to get out of it. I almost put my finger straight into the mousetrap when I was trying to make a point. That would have been so fucking stupid. I loaded another one, and it's just sitting here in the middle of us, like between us.
If we get a logo, we have to put our logo right here on the mousetrap. So there's like 10. It starts counting down, and you see it. You kind of more notice it. Like it's not like in the middle of the screen. 10,
it's
9,
super
8.
subtle. It's where it would be in a Zoom call. It's just like kind of off in the corner, like.
But
hey,
you notice it. You see it counting down. Like you very much can distinguish. Like, oh, this is about to end. And then the last photo she takes is the demon, like fucking jump scare, which was really good.
Yeah, it was solid.
Like every jump scare was pretty good for me.
And there were only like 2. Yeah. Like there weren't that many.
Yeah.
That were like the traditional jumpy thing.
Yeah.
Like it was tension built and then tension release. It wasn't so much like I'm gonna back away from the mic. Like it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Like I didn't back away from the mic enough.
That's fine. We're good.
Also the very last thing that like I wanted to point out of like the one thing I didn't like is who is scrolling at the end. I think did I already talk about that? I think I already mentioned it. Yeah.
We touched on it, but
I didn't like that. I
like that as the credits.
Like as the credits, that's sick.
Yeah.
But also I'm like, who's doing that? Everybody's already gone. What's happening? And like that's because I'm needy when it comes to movies. I almost did it again. I need to keep my hand back.
This movie is found footage.
Yeah.
Whoever found it is the one going through it.
There we go.
And there's a lot of like little, not necessarily Easter eggs, but there's a little bit of like there's some actors and like the person who runs sound design.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember what I saw it on. It was like IMDb page. And it was like things you notice, and it was like when the credits are going by, some people don't have like a video option and some people do. Some people don't have a microphone option, some people do. Like
they put just like little things in there that are really cool, which is why I want to watch out for this director and this writer. Like he's got those 3 movies with Blumhouse. I think he's gonna nail them. I want to see how well he does because this was fun.
I hope it's Host 2.
I don't.
I don't.
I hope it's something completely unique and fun because, like, this wasn't like the most unique thing, but it felt new.
That's why I appreciate it because it's not, and like, it's not. And I'm not saying this because I could do a better job. I definitely can't. But,
God no, I can't either.
But like saying like it's not an original idea.
Yeah,
because Unfriended is a thing.
Yeah,
and when you look at like the idea of like, I imagine there's so many people that sat down and said,
quarantine movie, like blah blah blah.
There's a paranormal Zoom call, and like, but then he was like, "Oh, let's do it," and then was able to fucking nail it and get the right people to fucking nail it.
Exactly.
Like, and I'm all about
it. Like another bit of like little trivia that I did look up was like they spent the time, like a lot of time, teaching each of the actors how to do the personal like scary effects. And everything. So it was all done by those actors, and they had to take classes over Zoom and everything, ironically.
Yeah.
And like they did all those special effects in their apartments by themselves.
Okay.
Like they set it up, they did it, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like they kept it this sort of like quarantine-y vibe.
Yeah.
Which is rad.
I remember I saw that there was things where they're like they would talk to the individual person and they would set up the scare, and all the other people knew in the call was just like, hey, we're shooting this part. Just watch out for Emma's screen. Yeah. And it was all just genuine reaction.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I mean, I imagine like there's a little difference between like the genuine reaction and you know, like I know this is a movie and something scary is going to happen, but you know, still, I mean,
because it's going to be shocking. Yeah. It's done by one fucking person. So like when Haley's kitchen explodes, like all of the shit comes out of those
Haley's
drawers.
Kitchen?
Yeah. Because Gemma's inside Haley's kitchen, and everything just goes nuts, right?
Yeah.
That was all done by probably Gemma and Haley. Just 2 people set together this whole elaborate thing where, like, their whole kitchen like everything comes out of every drawer. They all open. It's cool.
I need to know more about it.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. That's what a good movie does. It makes you want to learn more about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one definitely takes the cake over Unfriended.
100%. Watch this any day over that. Yeah. Plus, it's like an hour long. So if you don't like it, it's an hour of your life.
I think
it's not that long.
Since it's called a movie, that's why it's so popular.
Yeah.
If Mr. Savage released this as a
short film,
it would not have gotten it would not have gotten the response it did.
I agree.
Other than that,
all right.
Yes.
Last thing.
Best
kill.
Oh man.
What was the best kill and why?
It's a tie for me between I want to say Teddy's is the best, but I also like Radina's boyfriend being killed. Yeah. Because you did not see that coming.
No.
You didn't see that coming. That was the most
man.
And that's just me personally.
Yeah,
that's just so the fire thing is gruesome.
Yeah, it's fucked.
It's probably the most gruesome in that.
Yeah.
But Teddy getting lit on fire but the boyfriend getting dropped on his face.
Yeah.
Was like unexpected.
Yeah, because she even goes like after they get in the argument and she like goes looking for him and she can't find him in the apartment. She's not scared because she's like, oh, he probably just went to his brother's because like that's a real thing. If you're upset in a relationship, it's like I need some space. I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
and it's like that's okay.
I genuinely did not see that coming.
No,
and that's why I consider it my favorite kill.
Mine is Carolyn because I was scared. I was legitimately scared because of that fucking loop. And I knew something was going to poke out of the loop, but I didn't know what. Yeah. I thought it was going to be a spooky face, but it was her face being smashed against a fucking keyboard, which is scary. Yeah. And like it was the only bit of gore in it, and it was done really well. And like I was pooping my drawers at work, which is not acceptable.
It's actually the number one policy.
Yeah.
When you get interviewed, you go, do you poop your pants?
Yeah, like, are you a little poopy pants boy?
You like to poop and pee when you're on shift?
And you go, no, sir, I do not.
And then he goes,
like,
okay.
Hired.
And they bring out the applesauce and go, open up, chugga, chugga, chugga. But I also put like the contender of Ginny, Teddy's boyfriend.
Oh.
Teddy's girlfriend.
Hey, you don't know how Jenny identifies.
I mean, Jenny just gets fucking snapped, dropped in a pool.
Dude, yeah, and she does nothing.
It's
it's not like her fault.
This demon like either was toying or he just wasn't fucking around.
No, he wasn't having any of it.
It was one or the other.
There's no ghost rules.
I'll break a glass. And everyone goes, or I'm going to fucking snap your neck and drop you into a pool.
And light you on fire.
Yeah, it was one of those two. Any other last notes you got there?
No, I think that is entirely all I have to say right now.
If you were to give it out of 5 skulls,
out of 5 skulls,
yeah,
I would give it 4 out of 5 skulls.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, it had some grievances, but like overall, I had way more fun than I ever thought I would have.
I'm gonna have to go on the same page with that. Mm-hmm. Even if they did make it longer, which a lot of people are upset about,
no,
why, like make it longer, make it longer. Need. You didn't need to.
No,
because
it was a perfect amount of time.
Yeah, because with that
dragged.
With that less amount of time, if you would have been like, how do we make this longer? Character development or more scaring.
Yeah,
you're gonna draw either or out.
Yeah, and
it's gonna be like
it's gonna be drawn out too long, and like the actors probably won't be able to hold up that long, and so there's gonna be like a couple of bad acting scenes. There's gonna be worse effects, or like the effects will get worse, which is not good because the effects were fucking sick. Like. Perfect amount of time. 10 out of 10. Gemma is a bad friend. Mm-hmm. And Haley needs new friends. They're all shitheads.
Yeah.
Like they all make fun of her. They make fun of Salem.
Salem. In the astro plane.
Yeah.
Astral.
Astral.
Ass plane.
The ass plane. Oh, that sounds like a plane I'd love. I love that plane. It's just
Spirits. Bring me that ass.
Spirits, throw that ass back. Make that ass clap.
Sorry, my delivery. But that's Host 2020. Rob Savage. Props to you and every actor.
Yeah. This is fun. This is a good fucking movie.
So that's about wrapping it up for the first episode of Ghoul Crew. Oh, I didn't know we were doing that.
I didn't either.
I kind of want to do like a rock out, like 1, 2, 3. Ghoul Crew. I like that one. That was good.
We suck.
That was good. I like that one a lot. I think next week the way we're gonna do this show is we're gonna have guests.
You can click off right now if you want, but we're gonna explain some stuff that's gonna be fun.
We're gonna have guests some weeks and some weeks without. That's why we did this episode, just us two, so you can kind of get the introduction of the Forrest and Hearn
kind
of shebang. Next week, we're going to have one of my personal favorite people.
One of our best friends.
One of our best friends is going to be on here. And we'll release that soon with another nice photoshopped edited flyer the one you saw on Twitter. But yeah, follow us on Twitter at GhoulCrew_.
Yay.
And I originally wanted to call this podcast Ghoul Crew Review, but that hurts.
It's so hard to say.
With an American accent. Just saying Ghoul Crew is hard enough.
Yeah,
for me.
it's a little bit difficult.
So basically, we're just going to continue talking about movies. We're going to have a movie lineup set up for October, which we'll put out on a schedule on Twitter. If you have any suggestions, or if you yourself maybe want to join in on the podcast, feel free to DM us. I don't see why not. Why wouldn't we do that?
Screw it. If you've got an audio,
we can have a
setup,
seance on Zoom.
Yeah, we're gonna do a Zoom seance.
And
I will have my head smashed against a keyboard.
Mine's gonna be the neck snap, and I'm gonna be dropped on the ground.
No,
not even in a pool.
Ceiling.
Not even on the pool. Just like I
got PTSD of this fucking mousetrap.
Basically, that's about it. That's all I really got. Oh no, Jesus Christ! That pen is just taking an L. So yeah,
there's a dent in it.
Feel free to reach out to us at GhoulCrew_ on Twitter.
Yeah.
And Esperanza the Cat
on Twitter.
At Horror
Esperanza
Hearn.
with a C.
Esperanza with a C. Don't forget that, because if you forget that, you're not going to find it.
Because it's Portuguese.
But yeah, lots of fun activities coming up. Maybe some YouTube videos as well, but the podcast is our main priority. So, with that being said, that was host. I'm Mario.
I'm Forrest.
and this was
is Ghoul Crew.
All right, thanks everybody. We will see you next week. And thanks for tuning in for the first episode.
Yeah, thank you.
First episode. I'm going to look back at this and be like, wow, we still suck. But, you know.
We're still stupid.
All right, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy Host if you want to watch it or not. Or if you already have, definitely give it a watch. So other than that, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.